MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Steven Duggar.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
First pitch, 7:06.
This is skied out toward right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Here's Joe Panik. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Chacin has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have...
The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The catcher,
stepping into the box, Buster Posey. Little chopper back to the mound. Garcia gloves it. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. Giants down in order. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He had 5 RBIs in his last game. That's a lot of runs driven in. Opportunities, he's getting them, and he's cashing in.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting third, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. First and second now, one man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Duggar falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Duggar has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a... Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Evan Longoria. In there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Chassin. He has an even 10 hits in 41 ABs. He's taken him deep once. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Braun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the... Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Ryan.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1 now. Three balls, one strike to Orlando Arcia. Yasmani Grandal, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he throws it away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means the pitcher Nlcs Chassin starts to dig in. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Grandal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he takes strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Chassin. He has 9 base hits in 34 tries. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. line toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. In there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Shaw on third. Duggar at second with 2 gone. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-2. Softly on a line to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart off the end of the bat. Jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left.
For the Brewers, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. First pitch on its way.
The first baseman, Brandon.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Braun on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the shortstop.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is in. Is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Parra.
One and one. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, but not 3 as he throws it away. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Bumgarner, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Buster Posey now. No hits to this point.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The second for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, third baseman,
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there at the knees, strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Misses down below the knees.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Comes set with the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Moustakas gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Three-two pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
0-1, here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder,
so a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. From the stretch, bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Shaw at second. Parra is over at first with 1 away. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steven Duggar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 the pitch. And it's 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Braun is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Next to bat, Orlando.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the 3rd base bag.
Yasmani Grandal is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and second and looking ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 2 for 8. The 0-1. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Perez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Arcia over at second. Grandal at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Brett Suter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35.
Standing in, Joe Pettit. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Popped up, Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He was a double play victim last time around. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He leads off there half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order of the... Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. In there at the letters 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. In now, Chris Shaw. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Here's Ryan. And Braun now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Hit down the line at first. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Parra makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.